another episode of Last Day on Earth. Today we're returned, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we are at the maze, and I got my detective hat on because today we are going to be finishing up the mystery that our friend Otis has presented to us, and along with it, we are going to be claiming an item that I am just so freaking excited for, dude. I feel like just like a middle-aged dad right now, just super excited about like just getting a new freaking fridge in. Well, guess what? So be it. Middle-aged Star is here to stay. All right, maybe not. I still got a lot of years to go till then. But regardless, I'm really excited for this fridge, and I'm really excited for the video and the shenanigans of today to go ahead and get underway. So without further ado, let's kick things off like we always do by getting some great loot inside of our hands. And also, we of course, ooh, piece of candy. Love to see some of that stuff over here because this is exactly why we are kicking today off in the maze. We got to go ahead and find some of these reputation items for Otis to claim the rest of the reputation we need to get the final leg of this quest line that he is sending us out on. And then of course I'll probably go and try to dodge some mortars that he freaking sends at us too. But before we get to that, I want to let you guys know about this incredible opportunity that Gunship Battle Total Warfare has for everybody out there. And if you guys do not know about Gunship Battle Total Warfare, it is an incredible free game that y'all can get from that link at the top of the description with an emphasis on realistic combat that takes place on land, air, and sea, and is based on actual modern weapons. It has high quality 3D combat and high quality graphics that add realism to the battlefield that is going to be taking place on your mobile device. It's a sequel to the Gunship Battle series and has retained loyal gamers' interest because it has over 100 million global downloads, and in the game you guys can combine various units like land, air, and sea to tactically fight in battle. And in addition to the great graphics, the battles that you are partaking in are such large scale, it is absolutely crazy. Not to mention the fact that you can actually form or join alliances with other players from around the world and participate in a real-time alliance battle. So you guys can also participate in large-scale combat against other servers. Now here's the crazy opportunity that I was talking about. Gunship Battle Total Warfare is looking for official ambassadors. Any channel of any size out there watching can actually receive support as an official Gunship Battle ambassador. Make sure you go ahead and use the other link at the top of the description. I'll have it labeled as such to check out more details and to apply by August 31st, and you can apply by signing up on GG Content with your YouTube channel and access the campaigns page from the top menu. Then select Gunship Battle Ambassadors and click on Apply. The application process is open until August 31st, and the requirements are the chosen influencers must make 5 dedicated videos with 1-week intervals in between, with the last video being published by October 10th. So for all of y'all aspiring YouTuber and content creators out there, this is an incredible opportunity to get some official support from a huge game like Gunship Battle Total Warfare. So what are you waiting for? Go to that link at the top of the description, download the game, apply for the ambassador program, command your fleet and battle anywhere and anytime in Gunship Battle Total Warfare. And I did want to say huge thank you to Gunship Battle Total Warfare for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel and for giving y'all the opportunity to get some official support as well. Whoa! So without further ado, let's make our way over here into the maze. I got Travis, the most magnificent turtle ever imaginable, on my back, and we got a freaking maze to hopefully not get lost inside. Hopefully I won't need to like freaking shoot flares like up in the sky and try to get some help. And ooh, piece of candy. Already see a little hidden gateway over here. I will take that and let's go. This is why you always want to bring the shovel, dude. Like literally every time. Oh, no! Back, fell crawlers. Okay, dokie. Well, they are now taken care of when we can get back to digging up this hole and digging up some of the treasure that does await. So yeah, this is kind of like just to reiterate, whenever you guys are doing the maze, always be sure to bring with you a few wooden hatchets and also a whatchamacallit. For some reason, sometimes I'd want to like not grab the signal amplifier because this actually used to be an old item that was useless in the game, but then they got rid of it and replaced it with like something else. I don't know. Some of y'all like OG Last Day on Earth players actually know exactly what I'm talking about, but the signal amplifier like literally used to be in the game and it's not anymore, but then they brought it back for this season, which is like kind of funky. But regardless, we will go and do that. Ooh, I need a little bit of wood to go ahead and light this fire. Luckily, there's usually a tree or something we got to chop down. Actually, I'll go ahead and chop down this thing over here. Why not? Might as well get our hands on some of those logs that we need. Ooh, I got an extra log from that perk that we have that occasionally does give us the longitude. And without further ado, let's continue making our way forwards. And speaking of without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Let's go and kill some zombies too. Okay, but no, besides without further ado goes without saying, but there's another without further ado. Freaking further without ado-ception over here, dude. Oh my god, it's like, kind of sounds like a tongue twister too, but definitely want to, ooh, there we go. We got the second fire over here, but I need a little bit of wood. I should honestly, how many hatchets do I have? About 2, so we should have plenty to go. I'll just chop down like the next tree that I see. See you later, alligator. Yeah, I'll just chop down the next tree I see. I was just kind of holding off because sometimes there's like a tree that literally is like blocking the way into like a new path, and I was kind of hoping to come across that. Hey, another little hidden wall over there. You bloody love to see that. It's impossible to see on the mini-map, but as soon as you walk by it, you're like, this wall seems awfully hollow, and then you try to walk through it, and you're like, oh, I can actually walk through this darn tootin' thing. But yeah, like I was saying, without further ado, hopefully I'll be seeing y'all in just actually not too long after this video is released over at twitch.tv/StarStep, where we are going to be going live with our Last Day on Earth live stream that we have every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That is going to be kicking off not too long after this video does drop, so hopefully I can go ahead and see some of y'all folks over there, because it's always an absolutely incredible way to go ahead and kick off the weekend with a bang, with some super hype Last Day on Earth action with none other than your friendly local neighborhood Star Snipe, with a freaking face cam rolling as well, which is like obviously something we don't usually have on the video, so it's a bit of a different experience there. We got the live chat rolling, so y'all can literally interact with the chat, interact with the stream as it's going live, but it's just always, I mean, it's just an absolutely hype time. If y'all come into even like one stream, you will already know exactly what I'm talking. Whoa, we're getting jumped. You will literally know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the levels of hype truly get off the charts over there. It's always just such a fun thing to be doing every single week, and once you do make it for the first time into one of those streams, you literally know what time that it starts every single week, because we go live every single week, same time, same place, twitch.tv/StarSnipe, link in the description, any of the pinned comment, and the zombie is not letting me freaking access this, so I can get back over here, which is exactly where I had to go. Let's go light that fire. Let's go down the last path, then we should be able to go ahead and clean up the maze, claim all these reputation items, turn them over to our boy Otis, and then hopefully we'll be good to go and go on this last leg of the quest and get the fridge. I'm so freaking excited for the fridge. Like, y'all have no idea. But yeah, once y'all do make it over to the first stream, you are pretty much gonna be good to go, because you're gonna know exactly when the stream starts every single week, 6 p.m. Eastern time, because time zones can definitely be tricky. I totally understand that. I still kind of get confused by time zones sometimes, all right? Those things can be freaking obnoxious at times, because there's like, what, 24 of them across the world? Absolutely bonkers, dude. That's nutty. You know what else is nutty? Die! Killing zombies. I don't know. I mean, think about it. If you just told a random passerby, hey, I'll collect that box over there. Hey, I'm killing zombies today, they'd be like, sir, we may need to lock you up in a mental institution. Zombies aren't real. And you'll be like, what? But I'm in an apocalypse right now, so you, sir, I will protect you, sir. I will protect you. And hello, Daryl! Freaking Daryl Blaine over here. This man's a magician. Ready? Whatcha? Just freaking teleports us like that, dude. He is literally David Blaine. I mean, his name starts with a D2. I literally think that is David Blaine. He's some sort of a magician. I don't know. But that key that we got from the box, let's go ahead and pop open this chest over here. And without further ado, bada bang, bada boom. I'll go ahead and collect all of those things. Let's go and turn these in. And then we do have a little, whatchamacall, stockpile of the blot over here, which should be enough for us to do a few runs with Otis, long story short, shooting mortars at us, dude. I'm still convinced Otis is actually just in an elaborate scheme to try and kill us the entire time we do his challenge, but regardless, I digress. Let's go over, let's see what Otis has got going on, and hopefully let's go ahead and get this last leg of the quest going and get our hands on the fridge. Listen, I don't think I will ever be this excited about a fridge in my life, Star. But why? Why are you so excited about this fridge? Because, dude, as I have gone over so many freaking times, long story short, the fridge is just going to like open up like, whatchamacall, it's pretty much similar to the warehouse, right? Which has just been incredible for my freaking inventory storage room. Y'all have no idea. And whatchamacall, so yeah, it's been incredible for that. But the fridge is similar in that if I had to guess, I think we'll literally be able inside of the fridge to stack food up to 300 per tile. That is gonna save me so much inventory room, and not just that, dude. I do have, and we are plotting an entire base redesign and revamp, so being able to have all the storage room kind of open up, I'll have a lot of freedom, and with a lot of inventory room, kind of be able to like really kind of like make these like certain themed rooms and stuff, and kind of like, long story short, my base will make more sense than ever before. Like, y'all will be blown away with how much sense my base is making. Sorry, how many cents? 5 cents total. That's right, baby. We're making the big bucks. No, I kid. That's just a pun. But okie dokie artichoke. Otis, my guy. Take the emergency lamps. Take the signal amplifiers. And how are we looking on the reputation? I gotta go get bombarded. Yeah, I probably gotta go and get bombarded a little bit. Well, all right. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. I brought my swamp boots. So hopefully it won't be going too poorly. And if it does, so be it. I've been freaking dodging this dude's explosives for the longest time. But yeah, looking forward to seeing y'all over there at that stream. If you guys don't know what time that it starts in your own local time zone, there's another super handy link in the description. Twitch.tv/StarStype/schedule. That will let you guys know what time that it starts in your own local time zone. So looking forward to seeing y'all there. And pantalones! I will go in and take that. Thank you very kindly. And without further ado, it's time for this trial to begin. Time for that guy to start shooting the mortars. And it's time for us to hopefully dodge these things. Now, there is a trick to doing this to the best of our capabilities. Okay, let's not get caught up inside of any of this. But yeah, long story short, we just want to whoop to a barrel. Ah, man, I got caught inside of that. Are you kidding me right meow? Whatchamacall? Oh, yes. We got a few of them over there. But long story short, yeah, the name of the game over here, at first you might be like, holy guacamole, this challenge is so much more difficult than its counterpart. But actually, no, this challenge is, once you get the trick of it, and especially if you have swamp boots, pretty freaking easy peasy, folks. Like, you are, oh, let's not get caught inside of that. I should have freaking equipped my shotgun or something like that. That would have actually been really handy. So I think the next explosion is gonna be like somewhere around here, if I had to guess, right? Yeah! Beautiful, we got a little bit of damage over there. But long story short, all of the zombies that are gonna spawn in have already spawned in out of the 12 that spawn into this first round. So it's now just up to us to go ahead and not get caught in the explosions. We want to catch the zombies in the explosions, and we can literally get away with doing this. Oh, wait, guacamole! Stop shooting at me! Shoot at the zombies, kind sir! Please and thank you. Okay. But yeah, long story short, we want to try and get them caught inside of the explosions. The explosions they have a very specific pattern that you can't follow. I'm very bad at remembering patterns, so I don't remember it exactly off the top of my head, but the general pattern and like an easy way to kind of like remember it at a high level. How did those guys not get exploded? What? Actually, I think a few people did die. Never mind. Oh, let's go, baby. Boom! All right, I was going to clean y'all up with a little bit of pistol drizzle out of there because I just want to go ahead and move on with my life. Please and thank you, Screeker. See you later, alligator. But yeah, there's a very specific pattern that those mortars do actually appear in. But whatchamacall, if you guys just kind of like want to know like a general pattern, an easy way to remember it, super easy, high level, usually if one mortar happens on this side, the next one will happen on this side. Also, no mortars really happen up here. For some reason, I thought that they would happen up here. Sometimes they do not really happen up there. So it's a little thing. For the most part, it is kind of like this area, and like over this area, pretty much. That's kind of like the main areas where it will go ahead and fall into. How we looking on reputation, by the way, Otis, dude? How many more ways am I gonna have? Ooh, hold up, I can get some landmines, you son of a gun. I'm in. Also, I forgot to see what debuffs they have. Enemies' armor is increased by 15%. Okay, it's a little bit harder to damage them. Enemies' damage increases by 0.5% for every missing percent of their health. Cool. Well, without further ado, let's get to it, folks. Now, the one exception to doing this, as I always do preach, is that if this super annoying person by the name of the Carrion makes an appearance, it might be a good idea to go out of the way and kill this guy. Because, oh, speak of the devil, he's the only person who has a ranged attack, and his ranged attack does 20 damage all the time, every time. Let's go barrel out of there. Yeah, so long story short, I mean, you can continue like running away and trying to dodge it, but the Carrion can get really annoying really quick, just due to the fact, like, literally, you could have like freaking power armor, dude. That's not even in the game. You could have literally armor made out of something indestructible. If this were Minecraft, you could have like bedrock armor. That doesn't actually exist, but I think you get the idea. You could have indestructible armor. That thing would still find a way to do 20 damage to you. Every time it shoots at you, 20 damage without fail. So just a little something you gotta go ahead and keep your eyes on. Let's go, baby. We got a few over there caught in that explosion. I believe this is all 15 minus the one zombie that has died so far. Zombies that are going to go ahead and spawn in. The next explosion should be Oi Caramba. It's up there, which means the next one should honestly be, I think it's like over here, right? Oh, let's go. Look at that. We got one kill and a ton of damage being inflicted to a ton of those. Gotta also love the fact they have this kind of like thing in the middle, which pretty much allows us to play an elaborate game of Ring Around the Rosie. Boom, baby. Employee, love to see that right there. That just blew away the lot of them. We only got 5 of these suckers left. Oh, ay caramba. Well, they went in and damaged me a little bit. Oh, we dodged that just in the nick of time. I'll go in and pistol drizzle the Screeker out. Why not? And then we just got 3 of the big dudes over here. Now, the thing with the big dudes is that they are very slow, so it's hard to kind of like bring them back and forth. So usually what I'd say with these guys, the easiest way if you want to take care of them like consistently is just kind of wherever you know that an explosion tends to happen, just kind of like kite them around a little bit. do a little bit of a circle, run some laps around him. Ay caramba, and hopefully try to get him caught in that one. I think the next one after we get one over there should probably be like right around here if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can go ahead and get him hit with it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 62 damage a pop. But listen, as much as I'd love to just wait and kind of take these fellers down one by one, I did bring some shotgun rain, some state drive, the bloaters feel the pain. Shotgun rain. We got to go ahead and get them all aboard the bullet train, baby. Let's go, and we ain't waiting for nobody. All right, so let's go and get them on quick. I also do have a granata launcher over here to have a little bit of fun with, so granata! We can send him flying, and we got the toughest zombie of them all, the Berserker, who comes with significantly more health than his contemporaries. But guess what, baby? Shotgun rain doesn't care how much health you got. You too, my comrade, will perish. And let's go. Ooh, dude, we got some good stuff over. If you're looking to craft some freaking weapon modifications, like some sights, 2 lenses right here, man. That's awesome. When their health drops below 30%, their damage increases by 100%. Okay, so the zombies are gonna be like really deadly. We got some gunpowder and we got some anti-rad pills. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna take the gunpowder because I don't really, oh no, I did not want to do that right away. I just wanted to like confirm the fact that I wanted it. I kind of like had a brain fart. Did not realize we would be starting this. I was hoping to maybe like heal a little bit or something. I'll go ahead and, oh baby, let's go. We already got a few of them caught inside of that explosion. It is kind of annoying that they do have like the armor buff or whatever. Definitely a bit of a nuisance, but already we're getting a few of them damaged up in there. Next explosion right over there. We only got one of them caught inside of that bit of a bomb, We want to continue going ahead and cutting these folks around. That explosion was there, so if I had to guess, the next one's gonna be somewhere around here. Yeah, but I'm the only one who got caught in it. All right, now here's the thing too. When you're kind of going through these, through the first few seconds or so, or maybe like, I don't know, pretty much until all of the zombies spawn in, you're gonna continuously get 3 extra zombies continuously spawning in from the edge of the map. You wanna be careful not to run into the edge of the map, obviously. But yeah, oh, let's go, baby. We got a ton of them caught in that one. And shotgun rain, we got a ton of them caught in that one. Oh, and another one. Let's freaking go. There's actually a lot of damage going around. We've already taken down 5 of them, but we still got about 13 more to go. And by the looks of it, a lot of them are kind of tougher cookies. So guess what? Hope you're ready to chow down on some stale almond cookies, baby, because that looks to be the plan at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep, and please do not corner me inside of one of these sketchy corners. Also, ideally, like, I don't know. It looks like we're mainly have a lot of the slower zombies. There are like a few faster zombies over here, I believe. But for the most part, yeah, there's like 3 faster zombies. But besides that, everyone tends to be a little bit on the slower side. Shotgun rain, let's go and blast a few of y'all away. Okay, now I think we literally have nothing but freaking slow enemies. I think the next explosion's like around here. Ah, a little bit too far, So yeah, at this point, our goal is kind of just gonna be to go ahead and try to get these folks as tightly grouped together as possible, so we can just ideally blow them up with single blasts and stuff like that. Of course, whenever my shotgun rain regenerates, that's a huge positive. That's a huge plus. Let's not get caught in that. But let's go ahead and continue doing a little bit of kiting right around here, and I'll hit him with a big old shotgun rain blast in just a jiffy. Whoa! Welcome to Jiffy Lube. Hope you enjoy. Stay boom, and we got some explosions coming around too. Let's go and hit him with some manual explosions. A granata from the MGL. Cause listen, I just do not use the MGL enough. Oh, come on, Otis. Why would you do that to me, man? Okay, well, the good news is that we can listen to him and the quest can continue. Looks like I've figured out what that note is about. Do me the last favor and check one more place. Dun, dun, dun. What place? You gonna tell me what place? Okay, Otis, you never said what place. You just said go to the map. Luckily, I have this 6th sense. Oh, he just turned to me dramatically. I have this 6th sense that makes me think it's in the limestone cliffs, but technically, he never told us where it was. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually claim this reward, too. We gotta go and actually manually claim these goodies, please, and thank you. I will go ahead and take that. Gracias, compadre. And onwards and upwards we go, baby. But yeah, literally, dude, he just had to sneak one last explosion on me. There was one enemy left. Just nails me, freaking right on top of me, drops a high explosive. So of course we had to go ahead and deal with that. 10 out of 10, would not get highly exploded on again. Cool, Otis, thank you very much. Appreciate that, bud. Now, okie dokie, to the limestone cliffs we go. Without further ado, let's see what is inside of here. This is, of course, oh, we also got a few more prizes. Let's go. I'll happily take some rations and some anti-rad pills, please and thank you. I actually completely forgot to, whatchamacall. We can go ahead and auto-clear this too. Ooh. I suppose we can do that. We can't really turn in these reputation items anymore, unfortunately, but we can use them for crafting deliveries and getting points over on, whatchamacall, the battle pass side of things, because we are pretty close to reaching the top. Oh, I got a freaking, whatchamacall, when I go home to put the fridge down, I will also be equipping the new backpack that we got. I forgot to do that. Gotta be ready to go golfing, baby. Saturdays are for the boys, and the boys are golfing today. Even though it's not Saturday, it's technically Friday. I digress. Maybe you're watching this on a Saturday, in which case, haha, 500 IQ play. I knew it'd be Saturday all along. Oh, what in tarnation is going on over here? Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I also cannot stress this enough, but I saw so many comments in that comment section down below saying that you want to bring an iron hatchet to this. Like, people weren't really spoiling what's gonna go on, but I saw so many people saying, Star, bring the iron hatchet. So I'm bringing the iron hatchet because apparently there's a very important reason for us to put this thing to use. And I've given y'all a warning that y'all might want to go ahead and make sure that you come packing an iron hatchet to this location as well, because it seemed to be like a highly requested thing in that comment section, which, by the way, shouts out to y'all in that comment section down below for all the absolutely fan-freaking-tastic and incredible comments. Whatchamacall, whether it be letting me know what y'all think of the season, how the season is going for y'all, or even kind of random things like little tips and tidbits that I might be able to go ahead and echo and share to all the fan-freaking-tastic Snipe Squad members out there to go ahead and help y'all out in similar situations too. But without further ado, what in tarnation awaits us here? I see a green! Oh, it's Otis! I need some time on my own, but thanks for your help. What do you mean, Otis? Is that it? Just... Can I interact with this? What's going on here? It happened 40 years ago. She's gone. Don't ever forget, but try to let go. Does Otis just have, like, amnesia or something? Dang, though, dude. That is tough. It appears that by the vague words and what Detective Star found out before he put the detective outfit on in the last episode, and so it does appear like this is Otis's long-lost love. And, well, unfortunately, he needs some time alone. So, Otis, I'm very sorry about that, but thank you for bringing me here. Because we got some ash logs, baby! Look at these trees! Whoa! Yes, that's why you'll definitely want to go ahead and bring that iron hatchet, because you literally will be able to collect ash logs. I can tell y'all right now, you are not getting this opportunity if you do not have an ATV in any other circumstance. But here we have some casual ash logs just lying about. I am always game to collect some ash logs. Now, this isn't even enough ash logs to make a single ash plank, but you know what? It still counts for something. I digress. Bada bing, bada boom. I will take it. Oh my God, I almost killed Otis. Otis, I'm so sorry. I did not mean for that to topple that way, but thank you for taking me and allowing me to join you on this journey. I'm sorry for everything that's happened. Me and Travis, you know, send our condolences and take all the time you need, bud. I will see you back at the commune. Please stop shooting mortars at me. Godspeed to you. And Godspeed to my new fridge! Let's go! We gotta go home freaking ASAP. I gotta get this thing installed. I gotta hook it up. I gotta freaking stock it with food. Dude, I gotta throw a party. I gotta throw a party at Casa de Star. You know what I mean? Oh, Casa de Estrella de la Estrella needs to have a freaking party on the ASAP, because I now have a fridge. Before, when I would have parties at my base, everyone would just say, Star, does he have a fridge? You just keep stuff in chests. Look at this animal. But who's laughing now? Who has the fridge now? All right. And who is susceptible to is your fridge running jokes now? Me. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have for you none other than the fridge of which I promised. And by the way, I know this is not going to be the final location for it, but dude, look at this thing. This is awesome, and I can already tell you exactly how the fridge is going to work, and I already have the perfect idea for a room that I want to design. I will temporarily block this door so I can go ahead and prove a point, so excuse me, but yeah, long story short, I think I'm gonna have some kind of setup like this in the future, because like, you cannot tell me this does not look freaking awesome. Literally, we could have the fridge, the kitchen, and the bar right over here, making for a perfect trifecta. But look, oh, we already got some stuff stocked inside of here. Let's go. But look at it. You might be like, Star, it's just normal. It's not stocked that high. Oh ho ho. But wait, buddy, that is where you are wrong. Soon it will be very, very stocked. Y'all can see we can actually rotate it a large variety of directions, you know, truly whichever direction we do so choose, but I'll just go ahead, and I can't even get to it currently in this current setup, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and do a slight renovation here. Okie dokie, folks, so check it out. These two are truly going to make an absolute wombo combo between the bar, where we can hold all of our beverages up to 300, and then now the fridge, which, boom, look at that. We're going to be able to hold so many of our different items inside, and I can already tell y'all. For example, this chest right here is going to have more room than it has ever had in its life. We could just go ahead and literally toss every type of food that we have in there. However, it is only 10 slots, which honestly is a little bit less than I would have liked. But, I mean, I'll still take it. And look, boom, I now have a completely empty rack over here. That rack used to be my food and water chest. It's now empty. We can go ahead and store literally all of that stuff inside of the fridge. And then I do also have, if I go ahead and, I'm going to go and just really quickly rotate the kitchen here for the sake of it, because what do we have inside of here? No, I got that wrong. That is a very nice chest, though. Here, there you go. We got various types of foods up in here as well. Dude, we might even be able to, like, stack fish. Like, the options are freaking limitless. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the kitchen back to the way it was too. But yeah, long story short, this is just like a freaking game changer, and I am so excited, dude. I'm literally gonna have like a kitchen room. We're gonna have so many different rooms in our base here as we go ahead and make these renovations. And I now notice I apparently am Bugs Bunny. I have so many freaking carrots. Like, yeah, what's up, Doc? Let's go ahead and collect all of our carrots. Can we put fish inside of it? Just out of curiosity. I don't think that I will, but yes, we can store fish in there. So if I have a lot of some kind of fish, super easy to store. I can store all of my corn in there. We can also store water in there. I do not want that though, because we can literally store all of our beverage needs inside of there. So that'll go ahead and free up another area there. And then probably stuff I have like not a lot of, like for example, berries. I might just go and toss in like their own separate chests. But if I have things that stack to a lot, we're gonna have to go ahead and accommodate properly. So if we go over to the fridge, can I put seeds in there? I cannot put seeds in there. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to go ham on growing some freaking corn, you know? But until then, the fish might not be the best either, because like there's so many like different varieties of fish that I don't think we can like stack multiple varieties on the same one, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, exactly. So might not be ideal for fish, but it is literally ideal for most edible things, which we do have a decent amount of, do not get me wrong. So I am very, very excited about the prospect of this, and definitely encourage all of y'all to go as hand making cheese as y'all can and get ahead on this quest line and try to get your hands on the warehouse and the fridge, because it will make your life so easy. I've also heard rumors as well, we're gonna be putting this to the test, but that the warehouse can't be raided. So it might actually be a really safe thing to have, like, to be able to store stuff in here. Obviously, like super scary. I have such valuable things in here literally for the sole purpose of upgrading my blotchy base to none other than, oh, speak of the devil, I can go and do some upgrades right over here. Don't mind if I do. Let's go and do that over there. And I do not have the freaking bricks that I need for that part, but no worries, we'll continue working our way towards that. But look at that, another part of the ash log upgrades and another floor going up to level 5, and slowly but surely this room will become our ash log room. I'll probably move some of these things out and primarily make this like all of our valuable storage and stuff, but we got time to figure out all the details and all that. But yeah, very exciting things going on there. Love the freaking fridge over here. That is truly the real MVP. But okie dokie, without further ado, I got some stuff over here to show off, including but not limited to, where is the golf bag? There's the golf bag. Look at that. I'm ready to go golfing. I will, however, be taking off the suit. Let's go a little bit more casual. Okay, I was completely naked there, maybe a little bit too casual, but bada bing, bada boom. Look at this over here. And of course, let's not forget either, I might go ahead and just really quickly on the lickety splickety over here, shuffle a few of these things around just temporarily, right? Because I do want oh, I gotta have this on the freaking iron floor. I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going against the rules. Can I rotate this at all? There was something that I wanted to, it was not trying to rotate that way. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move that there, and I'm going to move this over there, because I want to potentially, I kind of like want to organize my kitchen. Like, yeah, I kind of like it like that, dude. This is actually like a really nice look for the kitchen, I think. Fridge right here, table right here, literally ridiculously close to each other. Honestly, do I have like another iron floor I could go and toss this on? That would actually be impeccable. This might be how I like end up organizing it in the future here, right? I'm gonna go and just really quickly, not that, move one of these just temporarily somewhere else. Just important that I don't forget about that before we go on any raids. That could be really, really bad. I will toss that right there, and then I'll put the bar right over there. Look at that, man. This is, oh my god, I love this corner. We got the bar, we got the fridge, and we got that. This is it. This is it. Get me an interior design job. You need a base design, bada bing, bada boom, stars on the case, and I'll make it beautiful. The kitchen right here, boom, you interact with it. The fridge right here, boom, you interact with it. The water right here, boom, you interact with it. You barely gotta move, and you literally have like your kind of own little mini kitchen going. If that's not awesome, I do not know what is, my friends. I simply put, do not know. Now, just really quickly, if I were to kind of like shift this over a little bit, how would it look if I had like the bar like over here? Not as cool, man. I really do like that setup. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind when we do make the whatchamacall, ultimately the fridge and all that. But freaking love that, man. If that doesn't look awesome, I do not know what does. But okie dokie, artichokes, with that said and with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the conclusion of week 2. And by the way things are going, I do believe week 3 is going to be beginning probably in like 2 days or so. We're gonna be staying on top of that and making our way up towards the Sakura seedling, which so far I believe this is the only way to get. And this is going to be a very special tree that we can plant. Of course, another huge thing added within this most recent update is the ability to plant trees and hedges, some of which we already have growing over here that we will definitely be taking into account in our future whatchamacall base redesign, including, honestly, I want to make like some kind of like a garden or something. That would be awesome, having like all the trees over here, some of our whatchamacall like garden type items here. We definitely could make a pretty cool freaking garden. That's right, Gardener Star is here. At the beginning of the episode, he had middle-aged Dad Star getting excited about his freaking new fridge. Now you got Gardener Star, baby. I'm just having a great time. I'm just living it up, dude. This apocalypse is getting to be sweet. What can I say? But with that said, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth. Thank you guys for holding for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.